You ever open Twitch and wonder if you accidentally walked into an anime convention run by furries with microphones? Welcome to VTuber culture, the beautiful, horrifying corner of the internet where grown adults donate rent money to a cartoon cat girl who pretends to blush. Now, before the shrimp army floods the comments, relax. I'm not saying all VTubers are bad. I'm saying the culture around them has gone from fun, creative escape to full-blown simulation with credit card debt. And the wild part, it's not even their fault. They're just the faces or avatars of a system that took the weirdest parts of internet culture and turned it into a billion-dollar machine. So grab your energy drink, mute your waifu, and let's talk about why VTubers might actually be ruining streaming and why they didn't mean to. Once upon a time, VTubers were just a fun niche in Japan. People who wanted to stream but didn't want to show their face. Cute anime models, goofy voices, and lighthearted fun. Then the internet did what it always does, saw something weird and said, let's turn this into an industry. Now you've got Hololive, VShojo, Nisanji, entire corporations running digital idols like it's the Truman Show with better lighting. And these aren't small numbers anymore. Millions of views, hundreds of thousands of fans, merch, brand deals, and even concerts. Half these avatars look like Final Fantasy characters who discovered Twitch donations. But behind the high gloss presentation is a system built on pressure, burnout, and fans who think they're dating a cartoon. Let's talk about the elephant or cat girl in the room, the fandom. You criticize one VTuber and suddenly 800 anime avatars with usernames like Ooh Defender 92 are calling you an incel from their mom's Wi-Fi. VTuber fandoms are intense, not just passionate, obsessive. Every minor drama becomes a civil war. A talent sneezes on stream and Twitter starts debating if it was scripted. The truth is, parasocial relationships that fake closeness between fan and creator have always been around, but VTubers turned it into a business model. The more you act like a girlfriend, boyfriend, or emotional support anime, the more money rolls in. And that's the toxic cycle. Creators feel forced to play a role that keeps fans hooked, while fans convince themselves it's love. Bro, she's not your girlfriend. She's a 3D model with better lighting than your entire apartment. And here's the darker side. Most of the biggest VTubers don't even own their characters. The agency does. That means if you quit or get fired, your virtual identity stays behind. The voice, the name, the face, all property of the company. Imagine your boss owning your soul, but your soul says ooh and sells plushies. In 2025, the VShojo meltdown exposed this whole system. Multiple creators walked out saying they didn't get full pay, had no creative control, and that management treated them like IP, not people. This is the part of VTuber culture most fans don't want to think about. Behind the cute avatars are real people who can't even talk about what's happening because they signed NDAs thicker than a Genshin update patch. So when we say VTuber culture is toxic, we're not just talking about the fans. We're talking about a corporate structure that turns personalities into profit machines. Now let's talk about how this mess affects the rest of us, the human streamers. You can pour your soul into editing a video for 12 hours, crafting perfect jokes, perfect timing, and perfect pacing, and lose to a pink raccoon who just said, yeah, for 3 hours straight. The algorithm doesn't care about authenticity, it cares about retention. And VTubers, with their flawless anime charm and infinite stamina, dominate that. Some companies are even experimenting with AI-driven VTubers who can stream 24/7 without sleep. You think burnout's bad now? Wait until your competition literally doesn't need a lunch break. That's the future. Faceless avatars powered by marketing teams and machine learning, and actual creators getting buried under neon perfection. But here's where the twist comes in. Most VTubers didn't sign up for this nightmare. They just wanted to be creative, to entertain, or to have a way to stream without being judged. Many of them are insanely talented. We're talking singers, voice actors, and writers. But they're stuck inside a system that rewards fake intimacy over real artistry. When their fans cross lines, they're blamed. When they burn out, they're replaced. When they want to leave, they lose their identity, literally. It's not that VTubers are the villains, it's that the industry turns something creative into something controlling. And we, the audience, keep feeding it with clicks, with cash, and with blind devotion. So are VTubers ruining streaming? Yeah, kinda. But not because they're evil or lazy or fake, because the system around them turned creativity into currency and connection into addiction. VTubers are just the mirror. They show us how far the internet's willing to go to chase comfort, fantasy, and control. And honestly, that says more about us than it does about them. So next time you open a stream and think, wow, she's cute, remember she's probably under contract, exhausted, and being yelled at by 500 simps in chat. Maybe give that same energy to a small creator or streamer showing their real face, bad lighting and all, like my videos. At least then, when you say, I support you, you're talking to a person, not a program. VTubers aren't killing streaming, the machine behind them is. And until we stop rewarding that machine, we'll keep trading authenticity for animation. But hey, at least the raccoon says, yeah,